we've got Bonnie and Usopp. What do you think?
It's gonna be interesting which Usopp list he's playing. If he's playing Saka Usopp or if he's playing the regular Usopp. Because the regular Usopp, if he goes first and sees his curve on 7, it's almost GG, I'd say. That pick
So
is just crazy.
I'm fairly certain it's a regular Usopp list because this guy plays at my locals. So it's that list with like the three King Kong guns, I believe.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think the dice roll is going to be very important. It can be tough for Bonnie because you can't protect your stuff even with Tashigi. Like that Rebecca, Zorro, and Kairos play is literally just backbreaking.
Yeah, it's almost game ending. And I guess King Kong gun also works very well if he plays Kid.
For sure,
Just
yeah.
having
Easy
something
way of
to
dealing with
boost.
that.
Yeah. And if he can't
Um,
get rid of Kid any other way.
Dietmar's a Bonnie specialist, so we'll see. I did run into him on ladder the other day, and he was playing some cool cards. He had a Rouge was back, Hawkins was back, and he was playing Pedro, so we'll see. Starting off with a search and taking the Rebecca. There's the first
Yeah,
piece.
he gets to go first, which is already a huge advantage,
Yep, for
I'd say.
sure. Okay, we have another searcher, a very nice shiny searcher, but he's not going to use it. I guess he wants to get that Rebecca searcher off the board first, so it can't get a free swing.
It would be a bit risky if you didn't know what your opponent is playing because of Brook in the Sakusa list, but we saw
True,
7
yeah.
cost Rebecca being picked up. So it's unlikely that he's playing Brook. Not impossible, but unlikely.
So he takes it. He will be punished though if PorkyHydra gets another searcher or something down now.
Oh, he passed. He just left
He
the
passed.
door
Okay.
open.
So it works out perfectly. So I'm expecting 5 into the Rebecca searcher and then use his own searcher. I'm not sure how many cards he has in hand though, the Usopp. Um,
I think now that there's a stage on board, he's not going to. Yeah, he's not going to kill the Rebecca.
is it? Okay. True,
Yeah,
it makes sense,
Be-
yeah.
yeah,
Because he can
because
just play another searcher and swing into it. You're right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But if there was no stage, then you for
Oh,
sure
Sam
kill
has
the
cheated
Rebecca.
already. This is a problem.
What has he done?
He grabbed Rebecca off the
Oh,
Rebecca
yeah.
searcher, and we've just. Thank you for Rowan in the chat.
He already cheated. Oh no, he's cross AI. Okay, what do we do?
What do we do?
Make
That
him
is
pick
a very
something
good
else.
question.
Just make him pick something else out of the cards because it's still the same in the trash.
I guess that's the best solution.
Yeah. Okay, do you want me to tell him?
I've DM'd him.
Okay, okay. That works
Okay,
too. He realized it. Yeah,
so
you
he's put
can
the Rebecca
reset.
back, and what did he take instead? He's taken the Barto 2K.
Yeah.
Okay, saved. Good catch, Rowan. Thank you. There we go. So yeah, definitely correct to not swing into the searcher there and just swing it live.
Yeah, because of the stage. Gets rid of another stage. Stage is just so strong with Cavendish. It's the most satisfying part about playing Usopp, to be honest. Just playing cards and rushing with them. And then getting to draw cards as well.
So Dietmar on 6 Dawn now. I didn't see, what did he pick up off the Bonnie search? Did you?
Ebato. No, the
Okay.
Bonnie search. Oh no, I didn't. The Bonnie search I didn't see because I was looking at Discord because I
There's
was
one of those cards I was
browsing.
talking about, the Hawkins. Not as common anymore in
Pretty good here
Bonnie.
though.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, if
Yeah.
PorkyHydra's playing the list, I think. That's going to be very difficult to remove.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna stick on the board and apply pressure. But once it swings, especially with Kyros being a 9k,
Yeah, he's going to have
you
3
can deal
swings
with it.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is his 7th on play, isn't it? So no Rebecca, no Kairos, it seems.
Yeah. Because he couldn't grab the Rebecca. No, he doesn't have one. But yeah, but that Hawkins, if it sticks, is gonna save him from a random King Kong on lethal. He's going 7,
Into
drawing
life.
cards.
I would think he would take here. He's still at 4 life. Flashing a Kairos. So he's got to have another one in hand.
Yeah.
Takes the life and then free block here.
There's an argument to be made to just start swinging with Cavendish first, because like if you swing 7 and 5 anyways, then one swing is gonna get free blocked regardless. Oh, it doesn't.
Counters. Can't quite tell what that is.
But you countered with?
Yeah.
That's the Bato blocker. The one that if
Ah,
you
okay.
rest something, draws and trashes one. But yeah, if you drew like 7 cost Rebecca off the Cavendish swing, you could have still played it this turn.
Oh, well, he would have only
Although
had, that would be, you wouldn't have had the Don for that, would he? Because he's on a 7 Don turn right now.
yeah, he starts 6 with just Cavendish.
Oh, and without
If
even
that
playing the Leo. I see what you're saying,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And then if your opponent free blocks at the 6 of Cavendish, he kind of can't because you still have 7 done, so you can't free block it because otherwise Kuros just runs into the Hawkins.
Sure. So maybe sequencing could have been a bit better there from the Usopp.
Yeah.
Chat says a poo was searched, Scratchman 2K.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat. Hody Jones, okay. So I've been known to play a little bit of Bonnie, and Hody one of the best cards in the matchup, I think, just because it can't get removed.
I feel like Howdy is the best card in the deck.
True, it's quite a good card in general. But the way I would like to play the matchup is apply a lot of pressure at Usopp early. Hope he doesn't see blockers. Start to rush him down with Hody, which is going to be difficult for him to remove. And then just extend the game 1 or 2 turns with Tenkos Dofi before closing it out.
Yeah, that board is gonna be hard to deal with, especially because Hawkins can't be removed. And then the second Cavendish doesn't really get any value because it can't swing due to Bonnie leader effect.
He
So
is
it
doing
doesn't
what
look.
you said this time, isn't he? He's starting with the Cavendish before playing anything, so that's
Yeah.
looking better than previous time. And he's
It
tapped
seems like
7
he's
on there, I
playing.
think.
Yeah.
Okay, no Rebecca though.
He can bounce his own character. Yeah.
Leo over Rebecca, would you agree with that? I guess it's better, isn't it?
Yeah, depends what you have in hand. You don't really need the trash, and he still has like Don left and the stage up. So yeah, probably Leo is a lot better. Take 2 new cards, cycle a brick.
2 1Ks have you tossed? There's the Leo that you just bounced back.
And yeah, if he's searching for Rebecca, then bouncing Rebecca also does not do much.
King Kong, and there's another 2K.
Another
So if I'm
Cavendish.
Bonnie here, honestly, Kid might not be bad just to protect what he's got on the board. Slam everything face, and then play down a Kid to keep them alive 1 more turn.
Yeah, or just a tank or stove if he
Yeah,
plays it.
Tenkos Dofi would be great as well. Freeze the Kairos and those Cavendish. Could be a Shanks. What have we
Yeah,
got
he's
here?
thinking about taking it, so if he takes the
5 at
5k
light?
swing, yeah, so if he takes it, I'm pretty sure he's gonna play kid. Otherwise, it would be a bit risky.
I don't think he has a massive hand. What do I think of Hawkins? Hawkins is cool. I think it just depends on the matchup. Here it's going to be really nice. But, yeah, we might see some other cool cards as well. I think we might be seeing a Rouge and Pedro at some point today. Starts with 5. Uh-oh. Could this be the Doflamingo?
I could still be kid. You need line down for kid and then leader.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, still available. I think the
Hey,
8k swing is telling for not playing the 10 drop. Because you want to leave the Hawkins standing, maybe.
oh, it's
Yeah.
neither. Carrot and a blocker?
There's Pedro.
There's
Yeah,
the
I just
Pedro.
mentioned him.
So Pedro is rested Don or KO a 6-cost character, I believe, right? A rested 6-cost character?
Yeah, rested 6 cost or add-on. You can free rest add-on. Yeah.
2
So you could
blockers.
remove that Cavendish. Freezing the Cavendish here is big because otherwise, yeah, he would get to cycle.
It looks like we're swinging at Hody. Countered the first. Now this must be live.
At Hody? No.
Didn't he counter the Kairos swing?
Yeah, the Kairos was at had rush, so it didn't get into life, yeah. But now you wouldn't swing at Hody.
Searcher. It looks like he really doesn't have what he wants. There's the Rebecca, finally. And another 2k.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna play. Oh, he's trashing the 2k. I think he still has the Bato from earlier. A full and Aldart
Oh, the
Bato.
Kairos was rested with leader effect, wasn't it? That's what happened. He swung with Cavendish. And,
No, he swung with Kairos
swung
and
with
then the
Kairos?
leader. Yeah,
Oh,
swung with
and rested
Kairos.
Cavendish. Okay.
Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, he's
Sorry,
playing
chat.
the thing, and then maybe IDEO afterwards. Oh,
Luffy?
interesting.
I don't know how much that's going to be able to do this turn, though.
Yeah, probably nothing. Probably will just. I think you just keep it standing. Having to defend it is a bit rough.
That has this British gentleman accent. Thank you, I guess.
Oh, he swings 9.
9. Where do you think that's going? Parrot, maybe?
Looks
2k,
like it was
1k.
Hawkins. It was Hawkins. I guess it's always gonna be Hawkins because if you swing at something that's not Hawkins, he's gonna block. And then
Yeah, makes
counter.
sense.
And yeah, seems like he chooses Hawkins to begin with. I would probably still just swing on carrot maybe and hope he gives me 2-2Ks.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Like, give your opponent the chance to make a mistake, right?
yeah. But he does swing again, which I think is unexpected.
Yeah, I wonder what his
Only
trash is
has,
at now.
yeah, it's still a bit. And you don't need to double attack from King Organ anymore. Your opponent does not have life.
So we're going to do Pedro, remove a Cavendish. Will he draw? I think that's what they might be talking about now.
Will he
Is
draw?
Usopp only on opponent's turn, or is it both?
Pretty sure it's opponent's turn.
So
Yeah.
he doesn't draw. Okay.
Yeah, and then the 5 just gets blocked. So the second swing was at Pedro. And the first was at Hawkins.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice. I would have just maybe gone for carrot twice and just hoped it gets rid of it.
So we swing 7 at live. Freeze the Cavendish.
And maybe we don't play Leo at the beginning of last turn, just to have one more done, because playing the Rebecca is a bit greedy.
Now 9 at live. This could be rough. He's going to have to counter here.
Yeah, he did discard a 2k.
2k, 2k, 1k.
Yeah, can see his hand, but
I don't think it's very big at all. I'm thinking it looks like 2 cards maybe.
yeah,
Got 9 at life again. I think he's going to have to take.
yeah, 9-11.
And I believe that will be game. Let's see.
Yeah, that's math with 3 cards, and I think we knew the King Kong gun as well. Yeah, he searched the
True, we
King
need
Kong
the
gun.
king going on, yeah. So Bonnie takes game 1 pretty fast. And without the dice roll as well. But I suppose Usopp didn't have the 7 on play he wanted.
Yeah,
I'm assuming he'll take first again now, and then hopefully have that 7 on turn he wants.
the Hawkins is very strong as well.
For sure,
The
yeah.
Hawkins also plays into this the Usopp turn a bit. Not into it, around it. Because if you put like a 5-drop or something, it's just gonna get bounced.
Mm,
But
yeah,
Hawkins
2
makes it so that it's a bit
seconds.
awkward for Usopp.
Yeah, those cards, the Hawkins and the Pedro, they paid off, I think. Just updating the score bubbles. Will the deck list be published? I will ask for you. I can try and find out the deck lists. Maybe we can talk to them after and see why they put in those cards. Oh, oh dear, we've got flirting in the chat.
Yeah,
Get a room, guys.
the chat was Tinder yesterday too.
I don't know if anybody wants your deck list, Rowan, but thank you for offering.
That's rude, yeah.
Will you join our room? Absolutely not. I'm saving myself for marriage.
Yeah, I wouldn't sleep in the same room as Empress as well. He's known to destroy beds.
Destroy beds. Okay. That's a story for later, maybe? After 9 o'clock? I don't want to get banned off of Twitch just yet.
Yeah, it was a short-lived format. Sorry, guys, banned in week 1. Yeah, he
So
gets
he
to go
does take
first
first
when he
again. No
chooses.
surprises
Yeah,
there.
but no searcher, no nothing. That's not a great sign.
And nothing from Bonnie either. Got to 5. What are we gonna see? Blocker, searcher, stage? It couldn't be Leo now, could it? Unless he has the stage. Stage and
I
Adeo,
guess he
okay.
drew stage.
Not bad, not bad. I guess it depends what he has in his hand, right? If he's already got the pieces he needs, then
Yeah.
Bunny will be a four-don play. Normally no, but okay, definitely no. Just a big 8k swing. You'll take that and take a card.
Yeah, not the
Yeah, so
greatest
that's
card.
not ideal for Bonnie, no.
Nothing to distract your opponent with, and also no Urush or Pedro if he's playing
Yeah,
Urush.
and he's got the cycle already, so I think Usopp will be pretty happy even though with no search. Okay, DJ, enjoy your evening. We have a Zoro. Did he do the effect there? Why is the stage
He
rested?
did he did rest stage, so I mean he
He
can
didn't
choose not.
trash, did he?
Yeah, he can choose not to trash anything and then not do the effect at all, but he did rest stage, so he should be trashing cards.
Interesting. There's the
Guess it
Hawkins
doesn't matter.
again. I wonder how many he's playing. Gonna have to ask him this after. Let's see it on curve. Twice in a row without searching? Maybe,
So one off and he's gifted.
yeah, I would assume it would be like a 2-off maybe, but perhaps he is playing more. So we
Okay,
take the Zoro
not
swing
working.
and we counter the 5k.
Yeah,
There it
not blocking
is.
so you don't give him stage value.
We have
No
another
4 drop.
4-drop or a blocker or a
So
searcher. I think that
that
might be
doesn't look
it.
like it.
And pass. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Worst start from Bonnie. Now you already have the body to threaten Hawkins.
The last game this was a Hody, I think. I don't think Hody would be great here though.
Yeah, a bit risky.
Playing is Dawn, so maybe a 5-drop and some swings.
Yeah, I think that would be worse though. 5 drop gets bounced and then the next Kyros that he may have just swings at your Hawkins with Rush.
Yeah, we got 7-7. I think he'll counter the second one. Yep.
Yeah.
It's Cavendish. Restand 2. Maybe a killer.
Or Rosinante.
Rosinante probably more likely, yeah, because we saw he's playing the
Yeah.
Barto. Oh, it's a
Nice
searcher,
search.
okay.
Takes Apu.
Hmm.
But yeah, now another like Kyros play would hurt a lot.
For sure, this could be a big turn now from Usopp.
You get to pressure life if you're already standing board and then use your rush stage to pressure the Hawkins. Get some cards out of hand. Or the character itself.
Starts with an 11.
Yeah, probably into Hawkins he wouldn't commit 11 into life. But I guess so that means he does not have another Kairos. So maybe he plays Luffy with the remaining 7 on.
Let's it go. Could be.
Yeah, use Rebecca to clear the searcher. And then maybe he has Luffy again. Okay, uses leader to clear it. So I guess he wants to keep the Rebecca on board for next turn.
Tapping 3? Got the king con. Interesting.
He does not have double attack, so I guess he plays Gyatz maybe and tries to swing at Cavendish. I guess he didn't know.
No, it is a 12k at life, okay.
Interesting.
And then maybe a
And then
blocker?
pass.
And pass, wow, okay. I wonder, his hand must be a bunch of 2ks or something, and that's a bit...
Yeah, that King Kong gun I would have just attached the Don that you use for that.
Oh, there's the
Probably.
Shanks. Get rid of the Kairos.
Yeah, I thought when you used that King Kong gun, he plays Gyatz to swing at the Cavendish.
Yeah, it was an interesting play, because I think he could have just swung with the Rebecca into the Searcher and just attached that Dawn into life. I don't think you had to...
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
I don't think you had to go to 12 and spend the King Kong.
Yeah, and you have 3 Don left that you're not using. So you spent 3 Don to get 6k power, but then left 3 Don available. So you could have just attached 6 Don.
And we're down to 1 life now for Usopp. This is getting scary.
Yeah, now it looks really bad.
He needs a
You didn't
big,
really
big turn.
establish anything. You didn't establish anything last turn, and now you have to worry about surviving. But if you put like 2 blockers, Hody still kills you. We need 2 more followers for 50. So if you're new, follow so we can get affiliate. And then once we are affiliate, we can start betting, can start gambling. Oh.
Cavendish has got to go, I think.
Yeah, for sure. You don't have the cards and trash
He's
for
not
another
counting his
turn.
trash, is he? Surely not. He's not thinking about going for game.
Yeah, but he surely does not have 14 cards in trash. That does not look like 14.
I wonder if not using the Zoro to mill 2 earlier might come back to haunt him. Swing with 7. That's an odd number to swing to Cavendish. So is that life?
Yeah, that has to be live.
I think we know
Or
he has
maybe
an
he's gonna
approved
use.
2k.
Yeah, maybe he plays another Kairos and then just plays
7
a
drop
blocker.
and a Deo maybe?
Yeah. So then that 7 is at live because the 7 drop gets rid of Cavendish.
Still scary though. Hody could just
Yeah, I think you can't play around Hody anyways. I think you just have
pray he
to
doesn't
accept
have
that.
it.
Yeah. I think Hody is defeat at any like no matter how you play it.
5k. Is there Rebecca? Oh, yeah, that Kairos is getting bounced. No, it's not.
Yeah, I guess, and it's
Sorry,
8 into
Cavendish, not
Cavendish twice,
Kairos.
and then 8-8. But I
We know
guess
he
it's
has at
risky to
least one
swing live
2k.
then.
Yeah, 2k. Yeah, normally you would want to swing board, right? First, but maybe he's hoping he would counter and...
Yeah, I think there's no way you're gonna counter the 7 from Zoro. Maybe if you swing 6, your opponent gives you the 2k that you already know about.
Got a feeling this could be countered as well, and that could just be game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna counter it. I think it's game regardless.
2K, 1K.
We can just start 11 and see what happens. There's no way opponent counters a 15. Yeah, he plays Holy anyways.
Wow, yep. I think that's pretty much impossible now with the amount of cards he has in hand.
2K, 1K. Two K, 1K. Oh.
Nah, he doesn't have cards now. 9.
No, I
11,
didn't
yep.
see this.
There's
But yeah.
GG. Wow, 2 quick games.